welcome back to our channel. So this video is going to be on this makeup look right here. It is very colorful and it is very in your face. It's not for the faint of heart. I will say this is definitely out of my comfort zone, like really out of my comfort zone. So I was watching some of Nikki tutorials and she raves about these palettes from Juvia's Place, so I decided to pick them up. This is the Masquerade mini palette. I do talk about this in the video, so you'll see that later on, but this is the mini version, and I don't think you should spend the money and buy the full version just because the mini version is literally like the full size of a full-size palette, and I would never ever like finish any of these pans. I'm sorry if you guys keep looking at this, but this is the highlighter that I have on. So you'll see later in the video. But also I really wanted to do a giveaway for the holidays, and I know the holidays is like over and I never got a chance to like film a video. So I'm going to be giving away one of the Jouer High Essential Cream Foundation. This is a new box, brand new, never opened it, nothing. This is in the shade Caramel. I know Jahan did do a review video and she didn't necessarily like it, but I personally do like it. I only use this when I'm mixing it into a foundation. I cannot wear it by itself, but that's okay because this is so high coverage that I wouldn't want to wear it by itself. So if I want more coverage, I just apply this where I need it, and that's what I did today in the video. Just for reference of what the bottle looks like, this is mine. Again, this is in the color Caramel, and the way you have to enter this giveaway is you obviously have to subscribe, you have to follow us on Instagram. Our page is Instagram, which is JWBeauty360. We will be checking. If you would like a additional entry, you can follow me on my personal Instagram, which is also linked down below in the description box. So yeah, good luck to you guys, and I hope whoever wins this foundation loves it just as much as I do. So I know I look a little crazy, but this video we're going to do a little different. And obviously I already did my base off camera and my other eye. And for my base, I am wearing the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation and the new Jouer High Coverage Cream Foundation, both in the color Caramel. I mixed these two and put it all over my face. And for my eyes, I'm going to be using the Jouer, the Masquerade mini palette. I really quickly want to talk about this palette. I only bought it because Nikki Tutorials was like raving about it, so I wanted to buy it, and they were having a sale for the Christmas time. So this is obviously the mini version. I do think that it doesn't make sense to purchase the full size, which is like I think 20 something or closer to $30, because the mini size is like on the sale price. I think I paid like $10 for this, so it's honestly the mini size is like the same size of a normal size palette. But enough rambling about that. I'm just going to zoom you guys in. So the first thing I'm going to do is go in with my Chanel Universal Compact, and I'm just going to set my lids with this. So the first color I'm going into with is Burkina, and I'm going to place this in my upper crease. And then the second color I'm going into is Zobo, and I'm only placing the color on the very tips of the brush just so I have much more control. And I'm just going to take my time and build up this color, and I'm just going to focus it in the crease and then the outer V, and then very slowly building up the color and blending it up into my upper crease. Honestly, the hardest part about this look is just taking your time and blending, and that's why I don't like to use color. I really prefer my warm tones just because it's much easier and you get a nicer blend without putting in so much effort. I'm just going back in with that E40, and I'm picking up a little bit of Burkina, and I'm just going to blend out those edges really lightly. I am going to go back in with a Zombo just because I really want that pink to kind of, you know, peek through. I really do love this palette, but the only thing that I don't like about it is that it doesn't have like the deep dark shades that I would personally use if I'm going to be using such colorful like eyeshadows. Like these shades right here, you would think that they're deep enough, but for me personally they're not. So I'm going to go into a Makeup Geek shadow, and this is Americano, and I'm going to be taking this on a little pencil brush, and I'm going to place this shadow on the outer V, but I'm keeping it really tight. I am going to build this up, so what I'm going to first do is kind of just pack it and then blend. Now to really deepen up, I'm going to be taking Corrupt from Makeup Geek with like the smallest pencil brush that you can find. Now for my lid color, I'm going to first go in with the NYX Glitter Primer. I'm just going to place a little bit on my lid, just the tiniest bit. And I'm packing my brush on with Masquerade. Quickly blend the edges. Now for the glitter that's all over my lid, I'm going to take my Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner in the color Midnight Cowboy, and I'm just going to just kind of like stamp this. For my lower lash line, I'm going to go back into the Masquerade palette from Juvia, and I'm taking Burkina again. And then going in with Americano, I'm going to take that on my lower lash line as well, but just a little bit tighter. And then finally going in with the black. In Nikki Tutorial's honor, I'm going to be taking her highlighter that she made with Ofra Cosmetics, and I'm going to be taking this white shade right here, and I'm going to be using that for my inner corner and brow bone. So what I'm going to do now is just curl my lashes. Now I did apply some lashes and some mascara off of camera. I used my EyeLure Definition number 126 lash if you're interested. Obviously the lashes make such a difference when you finish applying them, and I feel like you don't really get the full effect of the eye makeup until you put your lashes on. So if you are trying this, don't get discouraged. It will take a little bit of time, a little bit of blending until you put your lashes on, and then you will like absolutely fall in love, I promise. I'm going to move on to the rest of my face, and I'm going to go in with my Hulla Benefit bronzer to just bring some more life and definition back into my skin. And I'm going to take this and I'm just going to apply it on the hollows of my cheeks. I'm going to blend it up onto my cheeks and on my temples and of course my forehead. It's so weird now, like I feel like I used to like always be into like doing my eyes, and now I love doing my face makeup as opposed to my eyes. I don't know what it is, but I've been so into like contouring and bronzing, and it's like it's so strange how like things change. If I want a little bit more contour, a little bit more definition, I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Chocolate Solei bronzer, and I'm just going to place this all the way to the back here. For blush, I'm going to be going into this Tarte Blush Bliss, right? Blush Bliss palette, and I'm going to be taking Genuine and Breathtaking, so these two shades right here, and I'm just going to mix them. I'm going to apply it on the cheeks and blend it up. Before I move on to anything else, I'm going to take this dual fiber brush and just blend this a little bit. For highlight, I'm going to go into the Makeup Revolution liquid highlighter in the color Champagne. This is obviously exactly like the Cover FX liquid highlighters, but I will say these are a little bit more challenging to use because you have to be a little bit more careful of how you're using them on top of powder. So what I do is, I've honestly tried everything, and the best way I have found is to actually put a little bit of this on the back of your hand and apply it using a sponge. Obviously I did put powder on, but that's just how I like to do my makeup. I don't like to, you know, wait and put my powder on. So I'm just going to put this on using my sponge. Just use really, really light pressure. And then right on top of that, I'm going to be taking my L'Oreal Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator Highlighter. These are just a little like palette, and I'm going to be taking Ballerina. And if I want, I'm going to mix a little bit of Gilded Honey right on the center. Now, before I move on to lips, I'm just going to set all of the makeup that we just applied, and I'm going to go in with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, and I'm just going to set all of this. By the way, if you guys haven't like realized, I don't know if where's my window? Right here, there's like a snowstorm outside. I don't know how the hell that happened. For the lips, I'm going to go in with a different lip pencil this time. I'm going to go in with this Victoria Velvet line in the color Deep Nude. Just going to align my lips with this. And right on top, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline lip gloss in the color Charmer.